This is what retreat looks like. Libya's rebels lost control of 3 towns down this coast road overnight. We stopped the last 2 cars fleeing Gaddafi's heavy weapons. The rebels are close to losing all of the ground they took after coalition attacks against Gaddafi's armour at the weekend.
In this moment, the army from Gaddafi, the soldier Gaddafi, coming with heavy weapons, and we can't do anything with the old machines with us. They have new machines, and this one is not, the shoot is not going far, you know, and he has a new machines. That's why we can't push him back.
Are you a professional soldier originally?
No, I'm working in the oil field. This is not my profession. But what we can do now, we must do anything to push this hill, and nobody help us. Nobody help us.
This is what happens when the rebels are left without coalition air support. In the last 18 hours, the rebels have lost about 100 miles of territory down this coast road. They're saying there's nothing they can do against Gaddafi's troops because the troops of Gaddafi have much, much heavier weapons. They're begging for airstrikes to try and help them, and this now is their front line. It's threatening Ajdabiya. The rebels do not lack the courage and chant to boost their morale. When they heard explosions from what they took to be airstrikes, they answered the call to go forward. NATO are considering arming the rebels, but senior commanders are concerned about who they might arm and referred to flickers of Al-Qaeda activity inside the rebellion. I put the allegation to the rebels' frontline commander.
If America do think that anyone with a beard is from Al-Qaeda, then they're wrong. That's nonsense what they're saying about the Al-Qaeda forces being in Libya. We're all army and civilians fighting for one reason here.
We followed the colonel towards Gaddafi's lines to see if indeed the coalition had destroyed the government forces' modern weapons. We got our answer. Rockets exploded to our front and rear.
Just keep your heads down there. If you've got your helmets, get your helmets on just in case.
There had been no airstrikes. The rebels had been outgunned again. 2 rebel fighters, wounded in the same rocket attack, were swept up back to Ajdabiya. If the government forces are not stopped by airstrikes and are able to close in on Ajdabiya, its hospital will get much busier than this. Sam Kiley, Sky News, Bashir.